Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here, you guys. My name's Amanda, and this is the Connected Conduit, where I just open up, tippy tap in, and bring through messages for you and your greatest and highest good. Okay, so this is going to be a divine masculine, divine feminine reading. It is timeless, so whenever you find it, you are meant to. And I was connecting to Metatron's energy earlier, and he was coming through with another message for twin flames, soulmates, counterparts, whatever you want to call it, whatever journey you're on here. And he had a message, okay, but I'm laughing because Metatron's very blunt, very straightforward. He doesn't sugarcoat things. And so Metatron's messages are not for the faint of heart. They're not for people who get easily triggered, okay? So if you find this message to be triggering, it's not for you because your soul is not ready to receive it. If you receive this message, understanding that Metatron's coming from a good place and it's to help support your growth and your connection, then you are ready to receive this information, okay? But I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna say it. And this was what was coming through, okay? So he just says that it's imperative for you to relinquish control around how your counterpart thinks and feels about their life and their relationships. You cannot force your counterpart to see things the way that you do. This will unfold naturally in divine timing. The lesson to take away here is to have compassion, understanding, forgiveness, patience, and surrender towards your counterpart and this journey. Okay, just send your divine counterpart compassion and understanding as they figure things out on their own without your interference. Okay, without interfering in their life, in their journey, trying to influence them to see things your way or something like this, okay? Again, Metatron was saying that you can't force your counterpart's eyes open before they're ready to see, okay? They will see what they need to see in due course, in divine timing. Allow things to unfold. Don't push, force, or rush anything. Don't go in, guns a-blazing, just like boo, 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 like, what are you doing with that person? Or what are you doing with your life? Or you should see things this way, or something like that, okay? I'm not saying that you're doing that, but that's just coming through, okay? Because some of you might have a very, sharp tongue. You might have that Queen of Swords energy, King of Swords energy, where you just let it flow. You just say what you want to say, which is great. But I think the takeaway message here is that if you go in and you try to open your counterpart's eyes to see things the way that you see them, it's going to have a counter effect. It's going to have a negative effect, and it could actually push your counterpart away, and it could actually make them resent you and feel irritated with you. It could actually push them in the other direction, is what I'm hearing, okay? So that's just what's coming through. What is it that you want your divine counterpart to see? Like, what is it that you feel they're not seeing? I mean, maybe it's their own worth. Maybe it's the fact that they're with a karmic partner, someone who doesn't treat them well. Maybe there's some sort of soul lesson. The Ten of Cups. I feel like this is around, it's to do with their life and the way they choose to live and who they choose to live their life with. Okay, that's what I feel. And you might be coming from the space of the people you're with, they don't treat you right, they don't know you like I know you, they don't love you like I love you, they don't see your worth, they don't see your value, but I do, I love you. It could be something like that. And it's coming from a really good place, But your counterpart is not ready to hear that. They're not ready to receive that information. So it's going to make them close down. It's going to make them shut you out. It's going to make them push you away. And they might even not want to hear from you for a while. Okay, it's going to cause like a long separation period until clarity is brought to this masculine's life. Like the universe is going to step in and give this masculine clarity. 3 of Cups. So this could have something to do with a karmic third party, like a friend, a family member, a karmic partner they're with, okay? The 8 of Wands, communication, moving things forward. Your masculine might be moving things forward with a karmic third party. And there could be a part of you that's just sort of freaking out because you see in your mind, this is going to end up in failure for your masculine. Okay, it's not even coming from a space of, I want you to be with me, I don't want you to be with them. It's like, oh my God, this person is horrible and they're going to, like, they don't treat you right. And this person's not good enough for you. You might see it that way, but they don't see it that way, right? Like love is blind, as they say. And I just feel like this is a masculine who's, or this is a person, okay? Your counterpart is someone who's just going to do what they want to do. They're very stubborn and they don't like to be told what to do, or they don't like to feel like they're being influenced. And if that happens, they actually will rebel. They'll do the opposite. It's almost like, what do you call that? Reverse psychology. You almost need to use reverse psychology with this person. The Strength card. Okay, so I was picking up on that energy when I was saying like you can't push, force, or rush anything. You can't force this masculine to see things the way that you do. You can't force this masculine's eyes to open to the truth before it's time. That's going to happen in divine timing. Oh, the Hanged Man. Exactly. You guys, I wrote down 2 of Swords, Strength card, Hanged Man, and Empress here. And so far we have the Strength card and the Hanged Man coming out. So yes, allow things to unfold. Okay, you can't push, force, or rush anything. This is about surrendering. This is about letting go of the need to control, letting go of control around how your counterpart thinks and feels about their life and their relationships. That was the message. Okay, and we have the 10 of Cups, which is symbolizing their life. 3 of Cups, their relationships. Okay, and I feel that maybe you said something with the 8 of Wands here because you were trying to help your masculine, but it wasn't received like that. It didn't come across as help. It came across as like a negative influence is how your counterpart is how your counterpart received it. Maybe they are a counterpart right now. Maybe you're pissed at them. Maybe you're mad. Maybe you're upset that they're not seeing what's right in front of their face, right? That can be really frustrating. But the thing is that it's their lesson to learn. They have to come to their own conclusions without your interference, okay? Because when that happens, they don't have anyone to blame except themselves and whoever else is involved. Do you know what I mean? So if you're not even in the picture and you don't get involved, if you just stay in your own lane, do your own thing, and let your counterpart figure things out for themselves, then it's just going to remove you from the equation, if you know what I mean. Okay? Like no one's going to be able to turn around and blame you for the deterioration of a relationship or their life or whatever this is, okay? I'm just getting that. So, yeah, just surrender, relinquish control, and allow things to unfold. Your counterpart will see things clearly in due course, okay? They will have an aha moment. The wheel! The wheel on the bottom of the deck. Oh my gosh, exactly. Divine timing. They will see things clearly in divine timing, but it's not up to you to make them see things a certain way. It's not up to you to change their mind. The universe will step in here. The universe will get things going in the right direction. Everything will fall into place. All you need to do is sit back, relax, get into the flow, trust yourself, trust your counterpart. Trust your counterpart that they will figure things out when they need to. Believe in your counterpart. Have faith in them and the universe. And relax and pour all of your energy and your focus onto you, your own development, your own work, your creative projects, any other beautiful relationships you have in your life. Pour all of that energy into you and your life. And don't worry, your counterpart's gonna figure this out, okay? It really does come down to divine timing here. The universe will show things to this person, this counterpart, to your counterpart at the right time when they need to, and not a moment before, okay? So trust the unfolding process here. Queen of Swords. There's that energy I was picking up. So I just feel like you're an action taker, okay? And you do speak from the heart. You do speak truth, and you mean well. You have good intentions. You're not a malicious person. You're not out to manipulate your counterpart or anything like that, okay? But it's just the way Metatron's making me feel is that whatever you've said or whatever you're thinking about saying, maybe you haven't said this yet. Maybe you're thinking like, hey, maybe I should step in and say something here. No. Don't do that. Don't do that. No. I'm just hearing no. Don't do that. Stay in your own lane, okay? Stay in your own lane, focus on you, and allow the chips to fall where they may. Allow the tower to crumble. Allow your masculine, I said towel, allow your divine counterpart to throw in the towel when they want to, when they decide it's time to give up on something or make changes or let go of a relationship or let go of a job or to stop resisting this connection or whatever it is here, okay? Whatever you're trying to make your masculine see clearly, they're not ready to see it. And they're gonna get into this place of feeling cold towards you, standoffish towards you if you keep trying to push or force the issue. If you keep trying to make them see what you see, it's going to keep pushing them away and close them down. Okay? The Six of Swords. So I feel like it may be hard for you, but Spirit just wants you to detach. Just totally detach and relinquish control around how things are supposed to go down, because everything is going according to plan, even if it seems like everything's like going wrong. It's not. Okay, so again, falling into trust around your counterpart and the universe. Okay, I told you this was going to be like a hardcore message, you guys. Hardcore vibes. Dun, 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 dun. Temperance. Yeah, so this is about falling into trust and patience. Patience is a virtue. Okay, I read one comment on another person's channel one time on a twin flame reading, and this person was like, patience, I've been waiting 2 to 3 months and they haven't done anything. Bullshit on patience. And I was like, what? 2 to 3 months? That's nothing. With a twin flame journey, that's nothing. We're talking years. We're talking years here. Okay, so there seems to be some sort of misunderstanding. Like, things on a twin flame journey are not going to develop over 2 to 3 months or a year. It's going to take years. Okay, so buckle up. Okay, and if you want off the ride, get off the ride. If you want to go in a different direction, do that. But you can't expect things to fall into place after 2 or 3 months. I was shocked. I was shocked at that. I was like, oh, wow. Some people have really interesting expectations. Okay. Anyways, not to harp on that person, but you know, it just shocked me to read that. Okay. So anyways, compassion, understanding, patience, and surrender. Okay. That's what I wrote down. So we have surrender, patience, and allowing things to unfold. Okay, a gentle force, a gentle force. Your masculine's not going to respond to a Queen of Swords energy. They're not. That will repel them. That will push them away. They won't like that. Okay. So I feel like this communication, it may be kind of like, okay, you might be wanting to say something because you've been triggered by some sort of karmic partner or karmic relationship that is on your masculine side, but it's like it's their life, it's their choices, right? And we have to allow our counterpart to live life the way that they choose. And then we have to allow the consequences of those choices to affect them without stepping in, without trying to control things, because that's how things are going to fall into place naturally. So even though it may seem like your counterpart, let's say they're moving in with someone else or getting married to someone else, and you're thinking, this is over, this is it, it's never, this is it. The universe saying, no, 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 this isn't it. This is just a little part of the journey. Okay. Don't lose faith. Don't lose faith here. Okay. There's something very valuable that your counterpart needs to learn in this moment in time, and to interfere would be to rob them of that lesson. To interfere and step in, to overstep at this moment in time would be counterproductive. It would be negative because it would stop your counterpart from experiencing the lesson that their soul longs to know, to learn. Okay. So I don't know. I don't want to get too repetitive here, but that is basically the message, you guys. Yeah. And you know, like, Metatron is just, like I said before, straight to the point, very blunt. You might resonate with his energy. Maybe that's your energy as well. Maybe that's how you operate. You'll just, you know, say what you want to say, and that's that. Like, you're very upfront, you're very forward, which is great. But I think Metatron just wants you to know, if that's the case, just take a step back for a second. Okay, just take a step back and really consider your communication carefully with your counterpart at this time, and just make sure you're not overstepping. Okay, that's a big one. Okay, I'm just really getting that. And you have a lot of blessings coming in, so focus on that. Focus on your blessings and let your counterpart figure it out, because they will. They are your match. They are your match. Okay, so this was the message, and I hope you found it helpful, okay? Because that's what it's meant to be. It was a little bit straightforward today, but I hope you found it helpful. And yeah, wishing you all the best on your journey. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it here, you guys. Okay, all the best to you. Sending you all the good vibes, and see you in the next one. See you around. Bye.